love to welcome him to the matchroom team. He's going to go out and see what's out there. I won't be welcoming him to the matchroom team, and I'll just wish him all the best.
Eddie, excellent fight card. I mean, but Crocker Walker, what a fight that was.
Brilliant fight. I thought the whole show was really entertaining. Great atmosphere, good energy in that arena tonight. You've seen, as the, I think we had 4,800 people in, and you see a lot of people leave during the night. Normally, we still had that tonight, but more stay, of course, because of the Wolverhampton connection, if you like. But again, it's still a situation that if you're coming from Leicester, like Muhammad Ali's fans, and he's on at 5:30, are you going to stay till 11:30? Do you know what I mean? And he sold 280 tickets. So you see little pockets leave, but the atmosphere was really, really good. And that fight was brilliant. And it was very mixed opinion on that fight. On our side, most people had Crocker just edging it. And then when I got in the ring, the whole of the zone, and apparently a lot of the media guys, had Walker edging it. So I just thought it was a brilliant fight. I thought, both of them were a credit to each other.
Definitely. Are we going to see the fight with Paddy, Donovan, Crocker, or a rematch?
The fight's done. The fight's signed. But it doesn't mean we have to do it. It's an option to us to do it. And it's a massive fight in Ireland. But Conor Walker will be back. It could be a rematch. Maybe Conor Walker fights Paddy Donovan. I don't know. But, he's definitely a fighter that I want to see back in the ring.
Definitely. I mean, the king of mixed grill, Andy Purwell here. He done a sit down with Mick Conlan the other day. He wants to fight this year. I mean, Matchroom definitely still involved with that?
Nothing decided. I know Frank had a meeting with him today. I think I just said to Mick Conlan, I think this morning, you carrying on, are you? And he went, honestly, I feel great. I feel like I've still got a lot to give. So he's a smart man. He's not an idiot. And if he feels that way, I'm sure you'll see him back.
And Jack Catterall, Regis Prograis, what a fight, and a massive coup to bring Regis back to the UK.
Yeah, I think so. Just one that really, like a rabbit out of the hat. We were trying really hard to make the Arnold Barboza fight. They were so painful, and it got to a point where we didn't look like we were going to make that fight. And we had a conversation with Regis, and he went, I'll take that fight. I need a big win. I need a high-profile fight. I really enjoyed the fight in the UK last time. I thought, brilliant. Much bigger name than Barboza. I think a more exciting fight. The new arena is sensational in Manchester. Going to build a really big card there as well, and I think it'll do really well.
Definitely. And no news for Sandy Ryan just yet. Michaela Mayo expressed an interest. You said that you thought about that fight before. Is that definitely an option?
I love the fight, personally. Sometimes, I've got to be honest, the bigger that you get, the bigger your purses get, the bigger the fights get, the kind of more inactive you are. And it's a bit sad, really. The best way to explain it is if a fighter is that the money's reasonably small, it's easier to find a slot for them. But as they become more expensive and the fights get bigger, it's almost like their inactivity widens a little bit. So Sandy will be back August, September at the latest. We want to try and get her 2 fights this year if we can. But I want to get her active as well. And, I think the Mayer fight is a great fight. Michaela, I don't know what Natasha Jonas is doing. She's, stalling or waiting on news or whatever she's doing. If she's not fighting Michaela Mayer, I'd love to make that fight for Sandy Ryan. I think it's a great fight. I also love the Chantel Cameron fight for Sandy Ryan. I've spoke to George Warren about that. But we see her in the ring August, as I said, September at the latest.
Eddie, do you want to ask you about Ryan?